I'm Austin LETOURNEAU, number 14 VT. I race at Riverside Speedway, and you're watching Beyond the Track. About 2 years ago. Since I've been watching my older cousin at Riverside Speedway, I've always wanted to start racing. He just basically trained me on everything, all the aspects of it, mechanical, everything on the motor. When I first got my first top 3 in my qualifying this past season. Just stayed focused and didn't worry about anything else. The family there.
How much time do you think you've put into preparing the car to go back out on the track?
Probably a couple months at least.
Is it like something you chip away at daily, or
Whenever I get free time, I do it.
between the end of the last season and the beginning of this season, how much work have you got to put into the car in order to be able to get the track ready?
I'd say probably a couple hours, 20 hours at least.
Do you have any advice that you would give to anybody looking to get into the sport?
Start with a cheap car. Get the feel for it. Get to know the car, how it feels.
What is your ultimate goal with racing? Do you want to stay in the same division, or do you want to move up?
I do want to move up Sunday, but it's just financial right now.
And what class or division is your goal?
Late model.
And do you want to stay at Riverside with the late model, or do you want to go?
I'll start out at Riverside.
What is one big lesson that you've learned in racing that has helped you in everyday life, and who did you learn that from?
Definitely the racing family and my original family that stays with me through it all.
What do you think the hardest part about racing is?
Trying to stay focused on the track. Not to worry about anything else.
How about hobbies outside of racing?
Snowmobiling.
The first couple of times you went out and you had no idea how did you adapt?
I adapted very quickly because it's in my blood, but it was a struggle at first, getting the feel for the track.
Yeah. What's your goals for this year, for 2024?
To be in victory lane.
Aside from yourself at Riverside, who do you look up to the most?
Definitely Stephen Donahue and Brandon Gray.
You want to thank your sponsors?
Yep. JPC Card, Kingdom Gravel, Warriors, Deli and Mini Mart, and what else is there? Larissa's Designs, Avery's.
And how did you pick your number?
That comes from family. My uncle ran the 144 in demos and stuck with me ever since.
Have you run anything other than Riverside?
I did demos when I first got into it.
Talk a little bit about that. Just talk about like how it is and what got you into that.
A lot of adrenaline in that sport.
Where did you do the demo derbies?
Barton Fairgrounds.
Anybody special, people-wise, you'd like to thank?
My cousin Jamie Longley and my sister Miranda Buck.